welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a holiday inspired makeup look, so whether you have a holiday party to go to or you just want to do festive makeup just because, I hope that you find this look helpful, and let's jump right into it.
Alright, so I'm using the Pixie and It's Judy Time eyeshadow palette, and I'm starting off with the shade Good Morning on a Morphe M330 blending brush. So I'm just blending that back and forth in the crease in windshield wiper motions. Next up, I'm taking this pinkish matte shade called Tutu, and I'm using a Luxie small tapered blending brush to blend that in. Then taking the shade Aw Snap, which is a dark brown matte color, I'm applying this in the outer V of the eye to add some depth. Next, I'm going in with this pretty gold shade called Maiden in the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Holiday eyeshadow palette. And this palette was actually sent to me by Urban Decay, but I just love it so much that I knew I had to use it for a holiday look. So I actually am just applying this using my finger because I found that you get the most pigmentation transfer that way. And then once again, just adding a little bit more of that dark brown shade, All Snap, in the outer V, just to darken things up. So then to remove the fallout as well as create a sharp line that I'm going to use to help me determine the angle of my winged eyeliner, I'm just taking a makeup wipe and wiping that shadow off. Now I'm going in with the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Brulee, applying it underneath the eyebrow just so everything really looks flawless. And now I'm applying some mascara. This is one from Pixie. That's my absolute favorite right now. I've linked it below in the description box as well as all the other products mentioned in this video. Now it's time for some winged eyeliner. This can be tricky if you're just starting out, but I do have a video on how I specifically do my eyeliner, so I will have that linked down below as well so you guys can check that out. The shortened version, though, basically is that I apply the liner along the upper lash line, and then I go in and add the wing, doing a line upward and then a line downward, meeting the liner that's along my lash line, and then I just fill in that gap that's in between the two lines. So it's super simple, but like I said, that video that you can click and watch will be much more in depth. Alright, so moving on to lashes, I'm going in with the Sephora Velour Silk Lashes, and this type is called Fluff and Thick. Now I'm using the Duo Eyelash Adhesive. This is the brush-on latex-free one, and I'm applying that directly to the lash band, and I'm just going to wait for it to dry for a bit and put those on, which I just quickly did off camera. And anytime you're applying false lashes and you have a winged liner on, I say to go back over the lash band with the eyeliner just to make sure it really looks seamless. Now I'm going in with the Clinique Super Balanced Makeup Foundation, and this is the shade O2 Fair. I'm applying it using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which is like hands down my favorite foundation brush, and it's like under $10. It will be linked below as well. So just applying this all over the face. So I don't want to bore you with this. It's pretty basic to put on foundation, so I've just sped through this. But I just like a more full coverage, and I feel like this foundation does that. But after that, I apply underneath the eyes the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer, and this is in the Brightener shade, just to really brighten that under the eye area if you have any dark circles. And then I take the Clinique All About Eyes Concealer in the shade O3 Light Petal, and I actually apply this in a bunch of places on my face where I still felt like I needed more coverage. So I just apply that in the various spots all over my face, and then I take a Sonia Kashuk concealer brush, blend that out, and then because it's still a little thick in some areas and I just can't get it to blend out perfectly with a concealer brush, I'll then go in with the Beauty Blender, dampened of course, and just blend that all out so everything looks really flawless. So once that's done, I like to set my under the eye area with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This just makes sure that that under eye concealer does not crease throughout the day and just stays in place. Next, to set my foundation, I'm going in with the Clinique Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and I'm applying that using the Real Techniques powder brush. I've sped through this because there's nothing special about this. I just personally like to set my foundation and, of course, make sure to blend down into your neck so that everything looks really seamless. To add some color to my face, I'm going in with this Pixie bronzer in the shade Subtly Sun Touched and applying that to the hollows of my cheeks, almost like a little bit of a contour, and then I'm applying a little bit to the top of my forehead just to bring some more warmth to my skin. For blush, I'm using the Smashbox blush in the shade Flush. I actually realized that they don't make this anymore, so I'm sorry for including this in this video, you guys. So after all of that, I realized I totally forgot to put anything on my lower lash line. So I'm first going in with the shade Good Morning from the Pixie palette, just applying that with a flat definer brush to that lower lash line. I feel that this really pulls a look together, so I always do this. And then after that, I just wanted to darken it up a touch in the outer edges of the lower lash line, so I decided to go in with the shade Demo from the Urban Decay palette, and I'm just going to apply that, like I said before, in just the outer corner, just to darken things up a little bit, and this adds a little bit of glitter as well. So as if I didn't have enough glitter in this look already, I decided to go in with the Urban Decay glitter eyeliner. This is the gold shade. The exact name will be linked down below, but I'm just applying that to the inner corners of the eyes as well as the outer lower lash line. And this product was actually sent to me by Urban Decay, but I have just fallen in love with it, so of course I had to share. And you don't have to do the inner corner glitter. I just thought it was a fun little touch for a holiday look. As for highlight, I'm going in with the Balm Cosmetics Merry Luminizer. I think that a highlight is essential for a holiday look, so I'm applying that to the tops of my cheekbones as well as the tip of my nose. I just love the way this highlight looks. And last but not least, it's time for the lips. So I'm going in with the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Chocolate Crepe and applying that all over the lips. Of course, because this is an intense butter gloss, it is very shiny. And I decided that I wanted that specific color, but I didn't want such a high intensity gloss. So I just took a Kleenex and blotted my lips so that the color remained, but it wasn't quite as intense, which you'll see me do in a minute. And it ended up being the perfect way to finish this look.
That is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be having a ton of new videos coming up, including demos, product reviews, as well as more makeup tutorials. So by subscribing, that will help you to stay updated on those, and also it's free to subscribe. And I hope all of you have a great holiday. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.